Good morning everyone and welcome to Headingley in Leeds for the fourth day of the third test match between New Zealand and the West Indies. New Zealand, who are 1-0 up in the series, are 56 for 3 in their second innings, leading the West Indies by 244 runs. Remember, if New Zealand win this test match, they win the championship, and they'll certainly feel that they are in a very good position at the moment. The West Indies have a difficult job to avoid defeat in this match, but we are expecting some rain today. That could certainly help the cause for the West Indies. Despite the threat of rain, the Leeds locals have filled the ground here at Headingley. We join the action as Joel Garner runs in to bowl the first ball of the day to Martin Crowe. And nicely left outside the off stump. First runs of the day, and what a nice shot that is too from Ross Taylor. Edged, and that's gone down. Brian Lara's put down a simple catch at first slip. Oh dear, the West Indies have bowled so well all morning. That must feel so disappointing. Oh, that's nicely played from Martin Crowe. That will release the shackles and will bring him 4. New Zealand have gone past 100 now. Oh, that's beautifully timed from Martin Crowe. That's raced away to the boundary. Slashed away just past backward point to the boundary, and the lead is now past 300. Oh dear, there's still plenty of swing out there, and that one went right past Dujon for 4 byes. Oh, that's been hammered down the ground by Martin Crowe. These two are certainly starting to get used to these overcast conditions. Joel Garner to start the last over before lunch. Hooked away down to fine leg, and that will be 4 more. Oh, a little bit of movement away, but no edge. Cut away into the offside, and that single will bring up a well-earned 50 for Ross Taylor. The players are now walking off the field for lunch on day 4. That's been quite a good session for New Zealand, really. They scored 85 runs without losing a wicket. They've extended the lead to 329. Martin Crowe is still at the crease on 49 not out. He is joined by Ross Taylor on 50 not out. 5 bowlers used for the West Indies. No wickets in that session. They were looking to contain more than anything. But currently 1 wicket each for Michael Holding, Andy Roberts and Curtly Ambrose. Bad news everyone, it started raining here at Headingley and it looks like it may have set in for a while. We'll take a break now and let you know once we hear some news from the umpires. Welcome back everyone, we've lost about an hour due to the rain, but the players are now back out on the field and ready to resume the action. Run down to third man, an easy single, and that will bring up the 50 for Martin Crowe. Whipped away through mid-wicket. Ross Taylor's very strong in that area. That will be 4. That's the 150 up now for New Zealand. Scooped away into the offside. Oh, that's going to be 6. That's gone high into the stands. It feels like New Zealand are increasing the intensity. Well, that's in the air. Will that be caught? No, just wide of the fielder, and that puts the lead past 350. Oh, there's still plenty in this pitch for the bowlers. Oh, yes, that's been hammered over mid-on for 4 more. Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Ross Taylor. This is just what New Zealand need. Oh, that's racing away for 4 more. They're such a confident batting side at the moment, New Zealand. Oh, that's a full toss from Joel Garner. Crowe's punched it down the ground for 4 more. Worked off the hip. That's racing away towards the boundary for another 4. Oh, if the bowlers can get it in the right area, batting can be difficult. 200 up now for New Zealand. Another full toss and another 4. Oh, that's better from Roberts, banging the ball in. That's in the air. Michael Holding down at fine leg. Oh, that's a very good catch. Ross Taylor playing across the line, perhaps looking to hit a 6. That ball went very high into the cloudy sky, but Michael Holding ran back and took it over his shoulder. Ross Taylor is out. Caught Holding, bowled Roberts for 87. And New Zealand are 207 for 4. Oh, Martin Crowe looking to play that one away square on the offside. Was there an edge? The umpire doesn't think so. Watling on strike. Oh, he's really gone for that one. First ball, was there an edge on that? The umpire says yes this time. Oh, just a little inside edge and a very good catch from Jeffrey Dujon. BJ Watling is out. Caught Dujon, bowled Garner for a duck. And New Zealand with a lead of 395 are 208 for 5. Chris Cairns, the new man for New Zealand. He could certainly do some damage. Oh, a big shot from Joel Garner as Cairns is wrapped on the pad, but the umpire says not out. That probably was heading down the leg side. Cairns responds by smashing the next one down the ground and taking the lead to 400. Oh, that's another nice shot from Chris Cairns. The fielders don't bother to move. That will be 4 more. An appeal from Andy Roberts. Was there an edge on that? No, maybe just flick the pad. Oh, Crow looking to run that one down to third man. Just missed it. Cairns gives himself a bit of room and smashes that one away for 4 more. This will be the last ball before tea. Oh, Kansas clean bowled. It looks like he was expecting the short ball there. He is out. Bowl Gunner for 16 and New Zealand are 228 for 6. And that will be tea on day 4. It is looking rather gloomy here at Headingley, and we can confirm that Stephen Fleming has declared New Zealand will end their second innings on 228 for 6. It's been another good batting innings from New Zealand, in particular from Martin Crowe and Ross Taylor, who shared in a partnership of 174 before Ross Taylor perished in the pursuit of quick runs towards the end of that session, along with BJ Watling and Chris Cairns. The West Indies had bowled better in this second innings, keeping the run rate down to just over 3 runs and over. Andy Roberts finished with 2 for 56. 2 for 75 for Joel Garner, 1 wicket each for Michael Holding and Curtly Ambrose, none for the left-arm spin of Garfield Sobers. And so New Zealand need 10 wickets to win this third Test match, win the series and win the Y50 Test Match Championship 2020. They have 4 sessions to do that. The West Indies, of course, could attempt to chase down these 417 runs, which is not impossible in 4 sessions, but this pitch is starting to play a few tricks that might be quite a difficult task. And unfortunately, it has started to rain during the tea break, not as heavy as earlier in the day. Hopefully we won't be off the field for too long. Welcome back everyone. We have lost about 46 minutes due to the rain. It is still quite dark in the middle, but Gordon Greenwich and Desmond Haynes have made their way to the crease. They are ready to now start the West Indies run chase. Edged up and over the slips, down to the boundary for 4, and Desmond Haynes is off the mark. Oh, that's out! Hadley has the early breakthrough for New Zealand once again. Haynes slashing outside the off stump. A good catch from Watling. Haynes is out. Caught Watling. Bowled Hadley for 7. And the West Indies are 9 for 1. Brian Lara, the new man at the crease for the West Indies. Oh, that's a flashy way to get off the mark in the air slightly, but that race to the boundary. Well, if anyone's going to play a miracle innings for the West Indies, it'll be Lara. Oh, that's superb footwork from Lara. Back on the cross and driving off the back foot for 4. It's getting noticeably darker now. This one punched down the ground. That's going to race to the boundary for 4 more. Oh, boos from the crowd as the players walk off for bad light. Hopefully we're not off the field for too long. We'll let you know once we hear some news. Welcome back everyone. The light has actually improved quite substantially and the players are back out on the field. Oh, short from Southey, and Lara has absolutely hammered that one for 4. A big shot from Tim Southey and New Zealand, but the umpire says not out. That probably hitting Greenwich outside the line of off stump. Oh, that's out straight to short leg. That's the second wicket down for the West Indies. Hadley has the 2 openers again. Gordon Greenwich is out. Caught Southey, bowled Hadley for 5. And the West Indies are 29 for 2. At 6:24 p.m, the light is starting to get a little bit dark again. The players are walking off the field. We've lost 15 minutes, and that will be the end of play on day 4. That's been a very good evening session for New Zealand. The West Indies are 35 for 2. Gordon Greenwich and Desmond Haynes both again succumbing to the brilliant new ball bowling by Richard Hadley and being dismissed for single figures scores. Brian Lara is at the crease on 19 and he is joined by Viv Richards on 3. And so that is not the start that the West Indies were looking for in their second innings. New Zealand have exploited these overhead conditions brilliantly. The West Indies would need 382 runs tomorrow to win this Test match. That seems quite unlikely unless we see a miracle innings from Brian Lara. More likely they'll be playing up for the draw and trying to prevent New Zealand from taking these last 8 wickets and winning the Test match, winning the series and winning the championship. Either way, it's going to be a very exciting day. That's it from us. Do join us tomorrow for the final day of this third Test match, and bye for now.